Copy on that YouTube.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, we got Rich Cooley's here and Scott Swiftwater Tony.
Yeah.
What is going on, fellas?
Hey.
What's happening?
It's hot again.
Well, that's common, so we're used to there's something new going on other than it's hot. No? Rich, I know there's something going on big with you. You went to the doctors and got some results, right? You want to share them with us?
Yeah, I can't say what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Got to figure out how to pronounce it.
She's got one of those names going on.
Yeah, when it's got them kind of names, you worry. Yeah.
It's called myasthenia graves. It's called MG. It's a muscle weakness disease.
Muscle weakness disease.
So basically, test results came back. It took 2 weeks to do the blood test, come back positive. Says I have this myasthenia graves disease. It's a muscular disease. Treatable by medicine at first. If that doesn't help, a blood transfusion. If that doesn't help, they have to go in and remove a thymus gland or something in your chest. Which I don't want that because they got to crack your chest open.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that, right? Hopefully the medication does the trick.
Yeah, so.
Right?
Hopefully we got the easy way first.
Right. So did you start taking the medicine yet?
No, I went to pick it up today and they're out.
What?
Well, I guess this is a disease that's it's very rare, so.
Yes.
They probably don't carry that stuff on hand.
Okay. Interesting. So did they say when they'd have it in for you tomorrow?
Yeah, within 1 or 2 days, yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
They probably got to order it from California or something.
And I go back to work Monday, so I guess we'll see what goes on.
It'll probably be like $1 million for a 30-day supply. You know, it'll be crazy. But you got good insurance, Rich, so you don't have to worry, right?
I shouldn't have to worry about that.
Good. Yeah, get it. Let's get that in your system, and hopefully that fixes
Hopefully it'll help.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, the doc wants me to call him back on Monday or Tuesday and let him know. But if I ain't got the medicine by then,
Right. It won't do no good. So get it started and see what happens. It might just fix you right up.
Yeah, it's like 30 milligrams 3 times a day to start you out with.
Okay.
They said if that doesn't help, then they'll bump it up, the milligrams, and bump it up. And if that doesn't work, then we'll go to the next step.
Okay.
And then I looked online what the next step was, and that was a blood transfusion. But that only lasts for so long.
Yeah, right.
After that is surgery.
I don't know about that. Yeah, it's kind of. I hope the medicine does the trick. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's all it takes.
That's for sure.
Yeah, thanks everyone for thinking of me. So we'll get through this.
You're back to normal before you know it, right?
I hope so.
I think so. But you got that medicine will take care of it. I hope.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right? That's just crazy, though.
Yeah, you never know. That's a crazy world.
You gonna get your booster shot, Rich?
I'm not planning on it.
Right? Good. I'm sorry. It just seems awful coincidental.
I guess it depends if my work gives it, and then I'll have to decide if I want to get it or not.
I'm sure my work will give it, and I'm sure we have to get it again. It's like,
Well, now they're saying if the companies are telling you that you have to get them They're responsible if anything happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That might change a little bit, something now, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Supposedly that's what I heard from OSHA. I don't know if that's true or not, but supposedly the company is going to be held responsible if something happens if they're saying that you have to get vaccinated.
It should be just like telling you to climb the faulty ladder because it's your job.
Right.
All these hospitals and all these places that's trying to make their people get them.
Yeah.
If something happens,
Crazy.
they're going to be responsible.
Yeah. It's something else.
Yeah, you put a little bit of liability on their butt, and then a lot of things change.
Yeah.
Craziness. That's all it is. All crazy.
I heard a lot of the companies are pulling out of it now. So I don't know if that's true or not, but you can't never believe what you read anymore. So
I mean, people are still getting sick. It's got the vaccine, so what the heck good is it? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it supposedly just don't kill you when you get it, though, if you got the vaccine. It makes it a lot easier on you.
Yeah, I guess.
Just saying. I don't know. Anyhow, on to some fun stuff. Guess
October's coming up.
October is 2 months away, ain't it?
It's close enough.
September's coming up. Then
Yeah.
October. And why is October? Your mining season?
Yeah, I think I'm going to start early this year,
Like when?
like the 1st of October instead of the last of October.
Okay.
That gives me an extra month and a little bit of payback from last year and the year before that. But
Do it.
I'll tell you, it's really funny because out of all the years that I've been doing this, doing that, having fun and doing this and doing that, last year and the year before that's been my roughest years. And that was before COVID when I was up in Idaho last year or year before last. So, I mean, it was just both gold seasons, last two of them kind of kicked me in the butt. Last one wasn't too bad. I got about a half and half out of it, but it wasn't what I was thinking I wanted because my partners didn't show up and this and that happened. So
I know. Well, you'll get it this year, hopefully.
oh yeah, I got a lot to make up. That's for darn sure.
So start the 1st of October.
Yeah.
Okay. Writing it on my calendar.
Yeah, and I was thinking about doing a video too, but I've did how many videos on dry washing? Like nobody knows what the hell to do now. I don't know.
Well, guess it's to keep it in their brain. How to dry wash.
I mean, everybody's got the fundamentals and stuff. I mean, I made great videos on dry washing. Jeff's made great videos on dry washing. There's a couple other people that kind of tried to show you a little bit, but they get kind of on the right-hand field of the whole thing, when they're talking about dry washing, they get more interested in the gold and digging and all that, but instead of explaining what you're doing. But like I said, it's just once you do a couple of them like that, and you feel like people learn from them. If you don't want to try to reteach the same thing, you can. So
I got you. Well, I guess.
I mean, I'd like to make some funny videos, but frankly, guys, the funny stuff that I do, I really don't want in a video.
Oh, well, okay, we probably don't.
No, I mean,
we just get Manny in a video for crying out loud. Then.
Well, he'll get in a couple of them, I guess. We got him getting dug out, so
That's what we're waiting on.
we took all the lights out of the extra room yesterday, so we got to where we could get to the closet that I got him in.
That's what we're waiting on, to see more Manny videos. At least one good one.
It'll take some time.
I know. But yeah, if you can make it happen, that'd be awesome. It would be cool.
If the sun wasn't so freaking hard on stuff like that, I'd put him down on the claim all the time.
Yeah.
But heck, the sun would probably bake him, make him a different color.
Probably. I wonder what it would do to him.
Well, it'd probably turn dark. It'd look burnt.
It probably would do something. It might start deteriorating, crumbling.
But look at your gold pants. Well, out here, your gold pants, if you leave them out in the sun, they turn white.
Oh, see.
And then one little pink, you hit it on the truck or anything, it just blows up.
We don't want that to happen to Manny. Manny costs a lot more than a gold band.
Yeah, I know. That's what I say.
Right.
But yeah, it'll be good to get the season started again, get some gold going back through the old gold cube.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You supposedly got to have some help this year, right?
Yeah, Josh still said he's on board, so I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta start exercising in the house here every morning and day, probably midday, and then maybe I don't know about in the evening, but probably once at midday and once in the morning to get used to lifting buckets and everything again. Because if you go out there and just start doing what you usually do, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, you pull muscle or something, or
you're gonna pull a lot of them. So be working out in the mornings, and then, like I said, probably midday, do another workout, a couple reps, like 40, 50 reps, just lifting the weights, up and down, and then up above your head, because I got to usually crank them above my head to get them in the dry washer anyway.
Jeez. Better get in shape.
Oh yeah,
2 months away.
That's why usually around December I'm pretty skinny.
2 months away. So you better get ready for it.
I'm ready. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. It'll be fun.
Your equipment check and.
Oh yeah, I already been going through that, making sure all my rods and pins are there. I hate that when you get out there, the freaking pin's gone.
Yeah.
It makes you mad.
You must check that.
There was one year, in the front of a dry washer, there's like a boat plug, and that's so you can get all the stuff out of your dry washer. Like all the dust that you can't scoop out with your hands. You can just do that and get it at that little hole. I went out dry washing. Well, I can't remember, probably 3 years ago. The freaking plug was missing, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And man, I'm telling you what, it took me about a week to find a boat plug to stick back in that thing.
Really?
Yeah, it heat me off.
Why did it take so long to find a boat plug?
Because they're not great common around here. And if they're in a boat, the boat usually needs it.
Yeah.
So,
Amazon.
Yeah.
Could add it.
I mean, I don't know how many boats you see in Arizona, I guess.
Right. I guess they're not as popular as they are.
Well, I mean, we got 2 lakes. There's boats around, but if the boat needs the plug, that's a little bit. If it was in a junkyard, it might have been a little bit better, but
yeah. But
like I said,
don't they sell boat plugs at Walmart and stuff?
I don't know.
I think they do. Yeah, I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I would figure.
Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Harbor Freight. I mean, any other places they sell them plugs.
Yeah, I've definitely seen them at Walmart.
And they're mostly adjustable too. Up to
Yeah.
size.
Yeah. Yeah, because they taper.
You go like 3/4 to 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
Well, they got the screw on it, so you can tighten it down and make it fatter or skinnier too.
Yeah, it's like a freeze plug.
Yeah.
It just expands when you tighten it to fit.
But like I was getting to, though, those little pieces like that is what will screw your whole day or your whole weekend totally up. So
yeah,
make sure you go. I got the top, I got the bottom, I got the motor. Well, do you got the rods to the top with the pins? Do you got the boat plug that goes in the thing? Is your fan motor fan blade bent? You got to check all that stuff, because if you don't, you'll get out. It'll just ruin you.
That's crazy. Yep. So make sure you got your boat plug.
Then you got to go help your buddy dig.
Speaking of boat plugs, how's them gold prices?
Those gold prices and boat plugs, they're about the same price, evidently. Because man, it's really funny because we must have went up. We had a good rise up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know when or what time, but it must have been a good time. Must have been a good rise, because we actually went down in the red at $12.50, but gold price is $1,790. So we broke that 1,800 and it broke back through.
Right, went back.
Silver, we had point of a cent, so you're still at $23.96.
Okay.
Platinum, it's in the red at $16 at 1,002, so that did a rise and come back down as well.
Mm-hmm.
Palladium, it had a good hit at $41, went down to 2,511. Rhodium, I don't know if this is right because it says it stayed unch, but it's 17,800. But I could be wrong. But yeah, the S&P 500 was down, the NAS was down. It was not a great day to be bearish, that's for sure.
No.
So,
Yeah.
like I said, it went up and it come back down.
Too bad. What's Bitcoin?
Too expensive.
Too expensive.
Too expensive.
Hey, more expensive than friggin'.
Yeah, I don't have anything on Bitcoin.
No, well, Bitcoin is up 3% to a little over 49,000.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Uh-huh. Speaking of ridiculous, got some birthdays, Rich?
Yeah.
Sir, a lot of birthdays today?
Yeah, a little bit.
All
All right, we got the birthdays for 825. That'll be Bill Tokalike, I guess. Sounds good to me. Brian Jurgensen,
That
Charles
works.
Begley, Cody Easom, Dale Fryle. Of course, one and only Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton.
I was gonna say.
Ed Bragg, Idaho Prospecting Supply, Jim Blankenship, Joe Roberts, Nate, and Nick. Tomorrow we have Andy Schuer, Barry Rippey, David aka Mr. Five Specs. We have Jason Pratt, Jeffrey, Joe Benola, John Johnson, and John Shank. So we know we're doing Dennis Dayton.
Oh, yeah, you got to do Dennis Dayton. Who wants to give Dennis a birthday dance?
I'll pass.
Me too.
Of course, Dennis out of Edinburgh, Indiana. I don't know if he ever adjusted his page. We'll
Now, see, Dennis should have a good profile, and watch, it'll suck.
I like Spanish and dredging. Belongs to Central Indiana GPAA. Referred to site from a friend. Kind of equipment he uses: a Keen 3-inch dredge, Summit Mini Trommel, Martin High Banker, suction dredge, Gold Rush Nugget Bucket, Fishel's metal detector, and a lot more.
That's Dennis's profile.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than mine.
Yeah, I never updated mine.
Mine just says, "What do you use?" That's everything.
Yeah. Everything. Use it all.
I think, let's see, how long has he been a member? 2014 looks.
Dennis has been a member since 14.
September 2014.
Interesting. Who's next on the list?
That's very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Do what now?
Very interesting. Who's the next name?
Oh, it's going to be Five Specs.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Dave Buzzard, I think, is who it is. He used to be in Pennsylvania chapter, Delaware Valley chapter, I believe.
Uh-huh.
That's who this is. I think he's out of Pottsville, but let me look. Oh, no, he's out of Bethlehem, PA.
Okay.
Likes to dredge, sluice, and high banking. He was in Delaware Valley chapter to GPAA in Pennsylvania. Likes to do everything. It says D, all the above. So
D, all the above. A, B, C, D, all the above. Gotcha.
I think he's been a member since 2012.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
He's been a member longer than Dennis has.
I was gonna say I was gonna say 2011 just by the way it's all the stuff I read on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, happy birthday, everyone.
Yes.
Happy day,
Very, very happy birthday.
happy day, Dennis Dayton. Way to miss the show, buddy. Yeah,
Now we're going to change it.
Dennis has got to work on his birthday, I guess. Huh?
Does
I
he?
know, right?
Is he working on his birthday?
I guess he ain't
Yeah,
on it.
right. He ain't here. So hopefully he's working. because he ain't here.
Must be working.
Can't believe it. This is his birthday show.
Sticking to it.
Yeah, unless he just took off and just chilling, you know? Maybe that's what he's doing. Who knows about Dennis? We don't have to work on our birthdays. That's what I like. You know? We get our birthdays off with pay.
I've seen they posted a picture of the pendant.
Yes. Yeah, he couldn't post it, so he sent it. He sent it to me to post.
Yeah, looks good.
But still, it is posted, which is awesome. It's another picture from the raffle. So very cool. So try, if like we said before, if you won, please post a picture of what you got.
Yeah, no doubt. Even if there's something missing.
Yeah. Oh, mercy.
That's an inside joke.
Right.
It's on its way, buddy. It's on its way.
Yeah. What the hell happened? How did I turn off my camera?
I didn't get to check that out. Thomas posted a video there on the site, nozzle therapy.
Oh.
I started to watch it this week. I had to go help Lisa cut up some stuff for dinner, and I didn't get a chance to start to watch it again, but I haven't seen it yet. But
yeah, I didn't either.
Was that where he was at that thing?
I'm sorry, go ahead, Scott.
Was that what Rich? Was that where he was at the event?
I believe, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I just thought it was one where he just went out on his own, finally did some dredging.
Well, I don't know. It says he went to the Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp last weekend. Needed to get out just to dredge. So, yeah,
right.
Probably just went out on his own then.
Right.
So that wasn't dredging loose or something like that.
That wasn't dredging.
No, he just went out on his own. Yep, that's it. No, changing things up a little tonight since Kathleen, she has not here with the news and local events and stuff. I don't know, Rich, did you see any local events or any events?
No, just that one Diggers Jerk Party there in Michigan.
And Gold Rush Days,
Camp
right?
Michigan, coming up August 24th to the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Actually started yesterday.
Then Gold Rush Days is coming up. And
Gold Rush Days is coming up there Labor Day weekend.
Yep, that's in like 2 weeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Getting close.
It's getting real close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, they're going to have some good stuff at that, so I wish I could make it, but I don't feel comfortable driving that far yet.
Not all 1 eye, you can't. Yeah.
I don't want to.
That's a long way.
I can go 3 hours down to it appeared to go crabbing, but not no 5 or 6 hours.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's just too much. Too much. Mm-hmm.
Too much pressure on my eye keeping it open like that.
All right.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. But if anybody's in that area, they need to stop on in. It's free to get in and a lot of activities going on. So check it out. It's a good time for the entire family.
Yeah, they're going to be, I think, burying keys for some box or whatever. They're going to have a lot of prizes from what I understand of stuff to win. They have some people donating some stuff, Jocelyn and I can't remember her boyfriend's name, but
I can't either. I know it's on it.
But they
Drake?
They evidently are donating some stuff. So I think they're donating a metal detector and some other stuff. So
yeah.
Plus there'll be some other prizes there, and then I'm sure they'll probably be bearing all different kinds of stuff and
all
kinds of goodies. So
all kinds of good stuff for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I loved it. I missed that. I wish I could go, but
all the outings we ever have over here, they're always clear over by freaking Wickenburg.
And then they have duck races and all kinds of, that big long tom thing, and they'll have all kinds of stuff going on, different events. And so if you're interested in that, just go to the Buckeye chapter of the GPAA. You go in there and they have a map of everything there and all kinds of instructions on where to camp at, how to check in at the campground, and
Oh yeah.
if you're bringing a pet along, what you got to do,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Just go to their website or their Facebook page. You'll get all the information you need on rules, regulations for the event, all that good stuff.
Yep.
So check it out if you're in the area. So Scott's got something for us for the Science Journal again tonight.
Oh, I got a couple of things. I looked at one here right now. I got when we come back from break and everything, I'm going to do how to identify raw gold. I don't believe it's one I read, but it's also good for anybody new listening that's just getting in there, just like doing their panning and stuff, just figuring everything out. This will be a good article for them. And then after that, I'll have you and Rich talk a little bit while I peck around, probably find another one or something like that to read as well. Because they're not really a whole bunch of them that's long, but you know, they do fill the space and they do got some good information. So.
Good. All right. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Okay.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com. If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
And now it is time for In the Goldfields with Scott Swiftwater Tony. Join Scott each week as he shares useful information to help you find and recover more gold. Here's Swiftwater.
All right, folks, what we're going to do is, like I said, this comes from the old Sciencing channel. Feel free to look up anytime on the Sciencing channel. They got many articles about many things. If you ever wanted to know, it's a good place to go. But anyway, we're going to get right in here. We're going to start this out. We're going to have to do this is pretty much I'm going to do this for like a lot of the newbies, just get started, getting panning in their hands, making sure they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That way you're not taking the wrong stuff to the wrong people to get laughed at. Because it does happen. It does happen, guys. But anyway, we're going to understand how to tell about gold. Anyway, we're going to start with the fool's gold. Fool's gold could be mistaken for placer gold. Gold found as rounded or flat nuggets in dry and wet stream beds in rivers or creeks, because they both look golden. Real gold stays bright even when out of direct sunlight. Now, folks, this is key. If you put your hand over the top of fool's gold and block the sun from it, it looks like a rock. You take it out, it looks like gold. Gold shines whether it's in the natural sunlight or if it's in a regular light. It will look like gold. That's why a ring stays the way it looks.
Uh-huh.
That's just one thing. You just always you can use that as a rule of thumb. You can always do that. I still do it today, and I know what gold looks like. I know it's gold, but I still cover it up. I was like, is there any pieces that you're gonna get caught with? So I don't want to have any fool's gold mixed with some real gold. I said raw gold in rocks appears as threads of yellow gold color winding its way through quartz. So that's how you see gold in the rock form.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you find quartz and you break it open, you're looking at a loop, you can see the gold molecules inside of it if you've got a loop.
Right.
Panning for gold. One of the ways to find raw gold begins with panning for it in creeks and or rivers fed by eroded gold from a mine or natural deposits of rock formations above the water sources. And when you're panning, you read the creeks and rivers, and you could do pet testing and just try to find some creeks that actually has gold. Good source of history, find history in it, stuff like that, before you go out and just start planning like your whole day. Placer gold, roughly 75 to 95% real gold, comes in a variety of shapes and sizes. Small flakes to large bumpy nuggets. When panning, raw gold weighs the heaviest and is found in the riffles or along the bottom edge of the pan, which the reason why gold is always in the bottom of the pan, because it's 19 times heavier than water. So it takes the water more to move it than it does anything else, except for some black sands and some lead.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to find that behind. And if you're ever shooting in a creek, or if you're ever panning in a creek where, if they got a shooting range up above you in the creek, you're going to find lead shot in that pan. I guarantee it. So just be ready to look, spread your stuff out. Good fishing rivers, you'll find a lot of lead shot that way as well, for fishing. But we go true gold's color. Perform a simple test of material in the pan to assess whether it is real gold. Raw gold appears brassy, yellow, and bright. And sometimes, folks, you can get fooled by brass. So just always keep that. Brass and gold is really, it looks really, let's say. It says, if you think it is gold, place your hand between it and the sun to create a shadow over it, like I was just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
If it still appears bright in the pan, chances are that it's real gold. Fool's gold does not appear as bright when shaded. But like I said, I described that on the first part, which they should have had that up there too, but they didn't.
Gotcha.
That's a science and faux pas, as you might want to say. Anyway, the texture of gold. Now, this is going to be really important because, man, there's a lot of it.
I was going to say, ain't there a lot?
There's a lot. Anyway, it says raw gold has a smooth but bumpy texture caused by the gold tumbles through the river and streams. And what they talk about gold tumbling through, remember, it's bouncing off and hitting rocks and just constantly hitting different kinds of rocks.
Yep.
So, and gold's really soft. So it's going to take its own shape. It says, when you set it in your palm and you set a rock of equal size next to it, the real gold feels substantially heavier. Flakes of gold, iron pyrite, break apart. Wait a minute. Did I miss something here? Flakes of fool's gold. That's right. Flakes of fool's gold and iron pyrite break apart easily when you thrust a fingernail through it in the gold pan. So if you take your fingernail and you we call it smearing gold. Gold doesn't make a smear. Just telling you, that's another way too. So it breaks about evenly with a fingernail through it. And then the gold pan, the fool's gold also has more jagged edges compared with placer gold, whose edges has been smoothed by hitting rocks and debris in a river. And I always say, the fool's gold has got more of that texture, because if you look at it through a loop, it's actually like squares.
Right.
How it's made, it looks like a bunch of squares tied in each other. And that's what gives it that kind of look. It says quartz rocks sometimes have threads of gold running through them, but this type of gold may require a professional's opinion to determine if it's really gold. To make a specimen for a museum from veins of gold in quartz, professionals melt the quartz and in an acid bath, leaving just enough of the quartz as a base for the thread-like filigree to appear in gold. And what do we call it? Is that we call it crystal gold? Crystal gold?
Crystalline?
Is that right though?
I think it's crystalline, ain't it?
Yeah, I can't remember what they call it after they eat it. After they eat all the quartz away with acid, I think it's crystalline. Like you said, I think it's what it is.
I think, not positive, but I think.
Yeah, it says anyway. It says let the light shine. It says hold the plaster gold up to the light and its shiny surface as that glistens as it's twisted in the light. But if it does not twinkle or sparkle, fool's gold twinkles and sparkles in light, reflecting the light, creating a glittery effect in the pan. Real gold is bright yellow with a shiny metallic surface. And there's always another way, and this is the last of it. Test its strength. Nugget gold is a soft, malleable metal that bonds easily if you tap it lightly with a hammer. Okay, folks, if you got a nugget, don't hit it with a hammer. I mean, yes, you can tell, but don't do it. It says gold dents rather than breaks. So if you got a nice nugget and you like the way it looks, if you hit it with a hammer, it won't look like that after you're done.
And there ain't no putting it back.
Yeah, that's right. It says strike the gold firmly to check whether or not you can dent it without breaking. It says place the substance in a corrosive nitric acid using care to avoid putting it on your skin. Smart move. You wear gloves. Nitric acid does not dissolve or tarnish raw gold. Fool's gold, however, also is not affected by nitric acid, but other identification methods will help you determine whether or not the specimen is fool's gold. Now, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know fool's gold and would not get ate up by acid. I did not know that, actually.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
I would figure it'd eat that up quicker than anything.
Well, because that would be a stone, right? Fool's gold is like a rock, not a metal, is it?
It's a mineral.
I get yeah.
That's all I know, as far as I know.
Okay, well, I got another one here. Let's see how long this is. And quick. Yeah, go ahead. And block this up. Oh yeah, it's not too bad anyway. This is a pretty short one. But anyway, it's how to identify a gold-bearing area.
Tell us how.
It says gold prospecting and identifying gold-bearing areas have become increasingly more feasible due to the research and developments of the geological process and gold formation. It says see references 1. I don't know what that's talking about. But anyway, it says gold-bearing areas mostly throughout the western United States have drawn and sprouted entire communities based on prospecting. Various hypotheses exist on how gold is formed in its surfaces and numbers, types of volcanic and sedimentary rocks. Gold is mainly found in 2 types of deposits, lode, which is hard rock veins, and placer, which is surface. Now, some people call it placer. If you're doing it in English, it's the E makes the A long, so it would be placer, but everybody I've ever heard calls it placer.
Placer.
Yeah. Anyway, it said locating the richest gold-bearing areas primarily involves research, planning, dedication, and funds. Now, notice that last one, folks. Funds. Funds.
Fun?
That means money.
Oh, funds.
Funds, yeah.
I thought you said fun.
So if you think you're just going to go out there and strike it rich, that happened 100 years ago, not today. It will take some money, a little bit. Anyway, where's I at here? In other words, those who study geological surveys, land formations, rock structures, and gold prospecting history prior to prospecting may have a better chance at finding desired amounts of gold, which, like I said, do your homework. If you're looking for gold where gold's never been found, chances are you're in the wrong spot. But I'm not saying that gold will not be at that spot. So anyway, it says research the geological properties of particular gold-bearing area interest. These properties include the rock formation structure, fault lines, and primarily mineral content in the area. Also study the mineralization process of gold in general to determine which sediment or segment in particular areas may yield gold. Says assess whether the area of interest is a low deposit or a placer deposit to determine proper equipment and prospecting methods. A low deposit consisting of hard rock, usually found in a mine, well, mine dumps or quartz veins will also require a pickaxe, hammer, and chisel. Prospecting in placer deposits, usually a stream, gravel, and a lot of beach, will require a pan and or dredging equipment.
Yeah.
Plan your prospecting excursion according to the research, gather the appropriate equipment, map out the area, and pinpoint the exact location and you plan to be prospecting for gold. Also check state and local government regulations and gold prospecting perspective to the other particular regions. So always have permission, they're saying, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was all that one.
Well,
and then there's a couple more on here that I want to read, but I'm going to save that for Wednesday, I believe, or Sunday.
Nope, Sunday night we got a special.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'll just read this. Okay, let's do this next one then. I forgot Sunday night's the call-in special, guys. Yep. Put that on the calendar. Woo! Forgot to tell you.
Sunday night is Zoom night.
Yeah, let's do our Zoom night Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day.
Okay, this one is forgot the name cut off.
Find another one?
Geological and geographical characteristics of gold mines. It says gold deposits are found in different types of rocks and geological formations falling into two mining categories, lode and placer. Lode deposits are contained within surrounding rock, whereas placer deposits are dust particles contained in streams and stream beds. Geographically, gold can be found on all 7 continents, and the world's oceans also contain vast amounts of gold as well. Lode deposits are a result of magma, high temperature, and high pressure, and thrust liquid gold up from the Earth's crust. Cooling water seeping through the metamorphic rocks hardens the gold, resulting in the ore deposits that run through the sedimentary rocks and or veins, or as veins. Lode deposits are found in old rocks older than 2.5 billion years, belonging to the Archean geologic period. And near seafloors, volcanoes, typically granite, basalts, and I'd never heard of this one. Comatites? Comatites are found along with lode deposit. Now, I've never heard what comatites is. I've never heard that word. It's K-O-M-A-T-I-T-E-S. So it's comatites.
Comatite.
Comatite. I don't know.
He was comatite.
He was comatite.
I don't know.
Anyway, placer deposits are concentrations of gold transported from enclosed rocks through erosion and gravity. It says gold is resistant to weathering. That means gold, no matter what the weather, gold will not weather. It will not change its size because of rain or anything like that. It says, but flakes and dust are easily transported via stream and surrounding gold-bearing geologic formations. Placer deposits accumulate in stream beds and in sand and gravel, also known as black sands. So that's why a lot of you guys out there, like I said, this is getting a little more escalated other than the starters. But black sands also hold gold. So if you take black sands and you actually roll them, say in a ball mill, and you smash those up, chances are you're probably going to get some good fine gold off of that black sands eventually. That's why. Remember, like what was it? 4 years ago, I was using mercury in a Thumbler's tumbler with a big ball bearings in it because it smashes up the black sand, and that's
Right.
the gold. The gold attracts to mercury.
Okay.
It says materials. Other materials found in black sands include magnetite. What's this one? Cassitant. Wow.
No idea.
Monazite, ilmenite, chromiite, platinum, metals, and sometimes gemstones. Ooh, those are some hard words, folks. I won't be putting that in the spelling bee. I'm going to guarantee you that.
You got it.
Anyway, here's the geography. It says gold deposits are found in the northeast Canada, Brazil, Russia, and Congo, Egypt, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, and Australia. The world's oceans contain vast amounts of gold within the seafloor sedimentary rock. The advantages of undersea mining include large deposits of unaffected land mass and populations. Furthermore, cyanide pollution will not be a factor because deposits are large enough to be recovered without acid leaching. However, ocean floor mining techniques have not yet been developed to gold mine profitably from the seabed. Other than dredging it, there's nobody manufacturing anything off the seabed right now. Said the ocean floor around Papua New Guinea will likely be the first place gold mining exploration occurs once land deposits are fully exploited.
Mhm.
Which you guys got to realize that we've only dug, what is it, like 19-20% of the world's gold anyway.
Is it even that much?
Yeah, it's not going to be exploited that fast.
Right.
It says political geography. It says politics play a role in mining available gold from across the globe. As of 2011, political stability in Canada, United States, Australia are conducive to profitable gold mining. South Africa, on the other hand, provides a significant amount of gold, but politically instability and stability creates uncertainties regarding long-term supplies. Don't say that word 3 times. I'll tell you that. Instability. That's what I wanted to say.
Instability.
Yeah, and that is about the gold geography and geology.
Nice.
Geology.
Yeah, some of those words I'm like, what the heck?
Right?
I don't know what that thing
Yeah, I don't
says.
think you can hack it up any more than I did. So
Usually I can put words together pretty quick to make them, what they are. But those right there,
Dad just makes it sound good. It may not
Yeah.
be right, but he just makes it sound good.
monatite, isonite. What the heck? I've never heard of those words, and I'm a science guy. Those are words I call like upper level geology.
Very nice. Yeah. Good job, though, Scott. It's interesting.
Like I said, if there's anything that you guys ever thought about knowing other than gold, even, how's clouds made? How's that? Hit that sciencing channel, go in and just put in how clouds are made, man. It'll just, stuff will come right up. It's like I said, it's an awesome website. It's just got a lot of stuff.
The sciencing channel.
No, it's called I call it the sciencing channel. Just type in sciencing, it'll go right to it.
Sciencing.
Yeah.
Sciencing. It's still cool.
Yeah, it's got, like I said, and what's really good is because all their articles and stuff like it, how some articles, they get freaking a mile long and it's just blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
These guys actually get to the point, tell you what you need to know, get you to the next one, and we're done.
Now, do you got a lot of fool's gold down there, Scott, in Arizona?
We've got some, but I don't see a whole lot of it. I mean, you see it here and there, but we don't see it half as much as what you probably do in the East Coast.
Yeah, there's a lot here. Yeah, a lot. You see it.
Now, I'm sure if you went like northern Nevada and up in that area, Oregon, and maybe Washington, you probably see it a lot more up there because they got the big mountains up there,
Right.
So,
I mean, you'll find it in big clusters, but I've never found it in the squares.
No, you could, I never found it in the squares, but if you look like it with a loop, get it really good or magnify it with a microscope, you'll see the little squares then.
Now, what's a good power loop to get for people?
I don't know. Most of mine are 30 times.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't even know what mine is.
Well, it gives me a good eye relief, Tim.
What's mine at?
Instead of having it like a monocle, you can have it like 2 inches away and you're still being able to see what you got to see.
Let me see what mine is. I see it right there. Ow. It's rough getting up.
Good Lord.
Jesus Creasus. Mine is, what is mine? 30 times 2.
Yeah, see, that's not bad. That's what I usually got.
Do not pass go. Do not collect any dollar.
But you, like I said, those kind right there, you don't have to have it right to your eye. You can just adjust. You can have it away from your eye and then adjust the rock that where it comes in at. And that's why I usually like them for.
Now I need a rock.
I need a rock
for this experiment. All right, I got a rock. And this looks like it has some pyrite on it too. See?
Right?
Wait a minute. Dang it. I can't get it to focus.
It looks like something rusty.
Yeah. See the iron?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to see if I can see little squares.
Well, see how close you got the loop to your eye?
Yeah.
Take the loop back out from your eye a little bit and then just move the rock back and forth.
Okay. All right.
You see how that technique works?
Interesting. Oh, that's like rose colored right there. Wow. Huh. Wow. Is that really pyrite?
What's really neat is because if you've got like one of those smartphones, Tim,
yeah,
you can actually set it up to where you get that loop dialed in and it looks good. Take a picture through your loop and it'll actually look like you took it through a microscope.
Yeah, it's pyrite.
Wow.
It's not easy though, Rich. It can be done.
It's your phone through your loop?
Yeah, you got to get the loop right. You got to lay the rock down, get the loop right where you can see it, and then put your phone up to it real easy and it snaps a picture and it'll come through.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting.
That's how I used to cheat at a lot of my pictures. I don't do it anymore.
That's a pretty cool trick. I'll have to try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because your phone magnifies a lot.
Oh, yeah. But when everything's blown up in a picture, you can really see what's going on and other people can see with you,
Yeah, I will try that, for sure. I'm gonna try it. I want to see how good a magnification, because the phone magnifies good. So you add that loop, it could be pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yes, I like that. That's a cool little trick. We'll do that. Everybody listening, try that and then post a picture. That would be cool. I'd like to see that. Take a picture through your loop, through your phone, and post it. That way we can see just how cool it is. Right. And take a picture of gold.
Everything looks better when it's blowed up.
Oh God, yeah.
It's bigger.
Yeah.
More colors.
Right.
That's what I think anymore.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. Sometimes you show people stuff, they say, well, don't you see? Like, no, I don't get it. I'm like, oh, hang on, man. Then you blow it up. They're like, okay, now I get what you're talking about. Like, yeah, now you can really see it because I got it like 19 times in your eye now.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But that's Maglite in the App Store works good. It must be an app. Maglite. Is that they talking about the flashlight?
I don't know, but I know that's what a Maglite is.
Yeah, Maglite's a flashlight. Right?
Yeah, that's what I know it is.
Yeah, definitely it is.
Police officers have been using Maglites ever since I was a kid.
Yep. I got the old mini mags.
Remember the old cop lights that used to carry 8 batteries?
Oh yeah.
Oh, head breakers.
them were expensive flashlights too.
Yes, they were.
Things costed like $200, and then you had to put another 100 in D-cell batteries in it.
Well, you didn't have to carry a nightstick.
No, you didn't. You're right. Oh my goodness. Let's see. So Sunday we'll do our Zoom show.
Right.
And
Don't forget Saturday night, 7 Eastern, Daytona Under the Lights.
I already forgot.
That's just for all the race fans out there.
Exactly. Let me see. Boroscope for looking into engines through a loop works great and has a light too on it.
Right.
These are good ideas. Huh? Yep.
You can always do the old Tasco microscope, the old kids microscope thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's another way you can, if you put the camera right over the eye thing, it's going to focus in just like your eye.
This is true. I got a microscope. Big old microscope. Had it for
Right.
years. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, some microscope, like back when I was a kid, I had the whole microscope kit, man. I had the slides, the cover sheets, and I had everything, man.
Oh yeah. See, I think that's why we do what we do now. Because when we was kids, we was into that crap.
Well, we used to take like hay and put it in water. Anything that's outside, you can put in water, and little microbes or bugs will come off of it. And then you look at them, and you'll be sitting there, and they'll just you'll see one swim by this way, one swims by this way. It's pretty cool.
Right. Pretty neat stuff. I bet you a lot of people got digital microscope off Amazon, the digital microscopes.
That would be good.
Those are cool because they plug into your computer and show the image on your monitor.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool. And they say they're cheap too. They're not expensive.
Now, wait a minute. Cheap and the word microscope, I never heard go
I
hand in
understand.
I never heard those two words go hand in hand.
I really think they're not expensive no more because nobody uses them.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, they just plug right in. Bing, there's the image on your computer.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool. That would be real cool.
Yeah.
Yes. That would be. We'll have to look and see what the price is on them.
I guess it considers what.
Yeah, Ken said they work great.
Considers what you consider cheap, though.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I can't look while we're doing a show.
Right.
Damn it.
What are they called?
A digital microscope.
Digital microscope.
Yeah, see what they cost.
Digital. No woofing. No woofing. Oh, look at that. Well, they do got them. Wow.
Nice.
Like $41.
See, that is cheap.
Here's one for 119.
What kind of magnification on them? I want on the.
Well, it says when it's high in LED zoom features, digital microscope provides an astonishing picture quality, and they do have the plugins that go to your computer from the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see how you're getting it, but what's the magnification would be the big thing,
Right. Right.
See, here's one that says Carson's Micro Bright Plus 60 times 120 times LED lighted zoom pocket microscope is for $47. But I don't know. You'd have to really know what you're looking at. I said no wolf and shush. Couple, like I said, I see 114, 169. Oh, here's one for $429, but it looks like a real microscope. with a screen on top. So it's a real microscope with a TV screen. 429, that's still high.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you're doing with it, but if you're getting some good pictures and selling those pictures, I guess that wouldn't be that much at all. But like I said, yeah, some of these right here I'm seeing from that's really good. That's got it looks like a microscope with a TV on it or a screen on it, like $150 and below. A couple of them are a little higher, but most of them are below $150.
See, that'd be an interesting thing to have.
Yeah. I mean, especially when you take a lot of pictures of rocks in general.
Right.
So what's the speed of barking at? Wonder why my dog's barking. Shut up.
Let's see.
There's somebody out there walking around. Better quit it. I'll hit you with a pillow. That's the only way you get him to stop sometimes is pow, hit him with a pillow. Poof. He'll look at you like, what was that?
You're rotten.
Well, I don't have to hit him with nothing. I mean, the pillow's nice and soft. Poof.
Oh, pillow. I thought you said a Phillips. Like a
pillow.
I was going to say, damn dog abuse.
Yeah, I hit my dog with a screwdriver. There you go. Buddy. Take that.
Phillips.
What's wrong with you?
It sounded like you said it. Sounded like pillow. It sounded like Phillips.
It's an inside dog. He's not outside tied to a tire.
I'm gonna hit him with a Phillips. Hit a regular.
Hit him with a regular.
It's a flathead.
Oh. Yeah, but if anybody start posting pictures of that blowed up stuff. We'd like to see them.
Yeah, please do. And then don't forget to join us Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to do our Zoom night again. That's always right. Fun. It's always fun having the members call in. So
where you, the listeners, can call in and say what you need.
Yeah, you're the show. The listeners are the show. So yeah, we'll do that, and we'll post the link like we always do in the GPS chat room and on the YouTube page. So if you're wanting to call in and just hang out with us here on the show, you're more than welcome to. Stop on by, just say hi, or stop on by and hang out for the duration of the show.
Yeah, if you guys got any subjects you'd really like to, pick our brains about, jump in there. That's the perfect night because not only are just us going to be in there, but a lot of other people that's got gold like-minded minds. They know a lot of information too. So if you need a question answered, just come in.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Interesting. So I guess on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And don't forget, Sunday night, Zoom night. Right, guys?
Don't forget Tuesday night. And just down on the treasure fixins.
That was yesterday.
Well, that's for next Tuesday.
Oh, for next Tuesday? Oh, good enough.
Go back and watch the replay.
Right. There you go.
Good night.
All right. We're out of here. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.